Okay, I'll make an appointment right now. Went into DMV to transfer my out-of-state driver license. I'd already filled out the application online and had all my documents. There was one other customer in there and 3 staff members. The guard inside the door asked if I had an APPT. When I said no, but that I had filled out the application online and had all my documents, he said I had to make an appointment online and turned away in dismissal. Instead of leaving, I stood there and tried to make an appointment online. I couldn't figure out how to make an appointment online, so asked for his help. After trying for a while and not being able to help me make an appointment online, he gave up and told me to go ahead and go get my license. Which I did. Was out of there in 10 minutes. Moved to a new state not long before COVID and all the shutting down happened. Every time online to make that appointment. No openings, or if there was, when clicked to make it, said it wasn't available. This went on for a few years. Long lines and no guarantee of getting in with a line. Had a great idea that last year. Week of Christmas. We went in. Almost empty. Come to find out, transfer for out of state wasn't allowed to make appointments. Nothing on website said that anywhere. And also not given as a reason why appointment couldn't be made. Requested that the state include that in their website. Still, states on the website can make an appointment online or walk-in. Yes, I just checked it. Speaking of government agencies, I read about this lady that moved to the USA from Canada. About a month after moving, she went to the Social Security office to apply for a brand new Social Security number. The person behind the counter said, "You mean you want a reissue of your Social Security card?" Quote, "No. I just moved into the country. I need a new number." "Oh, where from?" "Canada. About a month ago." "Wow, only a month? Your English is great!" Exclamation mark. SMH. I think the DMV everywhere has some of the craziest policies. Went to renew my DL and switched to a real ID before a flight in 2018. Waited in line and etc., but they wouldn't let me do it because I didn't have a current utility bill with me. My husband had some things to do there as well. So while he handled his transaction, I did mine online where I didn't have to provide anything other than my basic information. It was mailed to me like 3 days later. The unchallenged inefficiency of the DMV is a wonder to those of us in other countries. It's easy to modernize the system, yet no one demands it from the political leaders. It's unbelievable that people have to take days off work to renew a driver's license. Unless they are rich or famous, you can be sure that your senators and stars don't wait for hours in line. Here in the UK I can do it entirely online. If I need a more recent photo, they can automatically pull the one from my passport. I got my driver's license at 18. Renewal isn't due until I turn 70, in 2049. My son waited in line for 3 hours in October. When he got his license renewed, he showed up at 7:30 a.m. to sign in. OMG. And get this. Today. Yes. Today. Drove 30 minutes to our DMV having made sure my insurance was up to date, calling insurance to email me the current cards and printing them. And they did not even ask for insurance information. Was also paying taxes since it's the same office. But other times, if you don't have current info, you have to drive home, get it, and drive back, because they wouldn't accept a fax. Frustrating. And the exact documents they need for license renewal changes from person to person. It's so easy to make the DMV appointments where I live. You do know that DMV stands for dicks, manglement, and vexation, don't you? Welcome to New Jersey. While I have had nightmares in the past, this year, I was able to renew online for an 8-year valid DL, and they also updated it to a real ID for travel. It could not have been any easier. I was even more pleasantly surprised. Shocked, really, to have gotten my license in the mail 3 days later. That's weird. I got the notice to renew my driver's license and I had to go in person to retake the eye exam and a short written quiz, then get a new picture taken. I was also getting a real ID, which required additional documentation to prove who I am. Anywho, I tried to make an appointment online, but they didn't have any before my license expired. So I hauled my ass to the DMV early one morning. They asked at the door if I had an appointment and I said no. But I'd filled out the forms online, and I showed them. They let me go right in. So you didn't make an appointment contradictory to your title.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epicaricast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.